15,000, I think that's enough to do stuff. What do I want to make? The motor increase to minimize speed of time, increase transmission speed. Yes, maybe. If I don't have anything else to find. 7,000 for an improved milk. That would be extremely good, but I think that's too expensive for now. Milk is this right now. I think that's a Moku, or whatever it was called. Not that one. But longer shooting range. Why would I want that on a scout? Yeah, let's get the new thing. Did I develop the... Yes, I did. Next episode. The military officers of the Kingdom of Japan are given barracks in accordance to their accomplishments. As human tanks only follow orders from their superiors, the barracks are almost always joined with the unit's base. The more one accomplishes, the more luxurious the base becomes. However, a luxurious base is not always the best. I think the higher-ups are mistaken luxury for something else. Why so? Didn't they give you such a great base? When you're in luxury, you expect things like chandeliers and huge beds and butlers and such. Your definition of luxury is shallow. Well, but aren't you royalty? There are all kinds of royalty, but we're not talking about our values here. The higher-ups seem to think large is supposed to be equal luxurious. A whole apartment building. There's nothing, nobody else but me living here. This is just a huge waste of resource. I mean, you can also have the tanks living in the apartments, I guess. This room can only be targeted from the apartment on the other side. That means you can deal with snipers if you're targeted by one. No, I'm quite sure that's not why I was given this space. I mean, I guess that would be handy. Too bad. They're probably just an empty building sitting around. What's the point of having so many rooms if not a single one is fancy? It's also making getting outside a pain. Hello tanks! We will now begin the special training routine designed by none other than me, Ruru! Oh! The tanks are full of energy. I can see the compassion in ALTER's eyes as she watches over the tanks. That's because they're Imperial tanks with helmets. Ruru, what should we begin with? Helmet girl, you're near Imperial tank, aren't you? Yes, my name is Asahi. The battles from here on will be getting colder and colder. I don't like the cold. You, don't act like such a wimp. We must bear this cold so that we can be of use to our commander. Bear the cold? Especially the snow! The snow! Everything is the snow's fault. Ruru seems kind of mad. Oh, our next battlefield is at the White Cloister. So we're going to stimulate the upcoming battle. Exactly. We must make this cool white devil lest we lose. You mean... That's why? Snow... We're going to have a snowball fight! Yeah, I knew it. Take your training seriously! It's okay, let them. But they won't get the training they need. By using the snowball as mock ammo, we can save on ammunition. That sounds convincing, but it doesn't change the fact that it still doesn't help. You're too strict, Megumin. Really? Megumin, try to approach this from another angle. What do you mean? What needs to be done to improve the performance of human tanks? Improve their performance? Well, you can equip them with new models or develop new tanks. Exactly. Which means that even if human tanks took the training seriously, it would improve their performance at all. Now that you mention it, yes, basically it's just about maintaining their discipline, I guess. But playing has a positive effect. It's not good to leave them stressed. Take this! Now you've done it! That doesn't hurt at all. No, baka. Call me crazy, but I'm hearing sounds that shouldn't be heard in a normal snowball fight. Well, human tanks are 10 times more powerful than humans, so that's what happens when they get together. Is it really safe to leave them alone? There's nothing to lose, only to gain, so we might as well let them be. Eat this! Like, that's not fair. I prepared these just for a situation like this! You cheater! ALTER, they're having a snowball fight with your helmets. What? Hey, what do you think you're doing with my precious helmets? The commander rushed in. Hold up, especially you, Ruru. Your eyes are scary. It's nice and quiet. A relaxing break. I wonder how the Northern Front is faring. The Kingdom and Empire are at standstill because the Imperial's army's overwhelming attack at White Cloister. And it's been like that for 3 days, hasn't it? Welcome back. That was tiring. They came at me for real. You're probably the only person who can come out of a serious snowball fight with human tanks thinking of it as nothing more than tiring. Anyone else would die. It's just this stupid and just charge head on towards me, so dodging them was easy. I'm going to make stronger tanks next time. So what are our plans? For the White Cloister? If stalemate continues, what we need to end it would be information. Information? So should I send a scout to the White Cloister? No, the White Cloister might not be it. By that you mean, I want information of the whereabouts of Katana Ikura and Kurara Ikura. So you think that even if you take control of the White Cloister, nothing will change? Well, I also want information that would help in taking control, but if we can't apprehend Katana, then the situation is only going to become worse. Of course, there's no guarantee that Katana is at the White Cloister. Haha, you mixed things up again, Megumin. These two really don't believe that the Queen died at all. Well then, I've decided where our next destination should be in order to get the information we need. Let's get to the hot springs. What? Yeah, that's going to happen. So this is a spa town. Is this the first time experiencing hot springs, Ellie? I was assembled very recently, so everything is new to me. I see. So, can you explain to me already? You look really scary, Megumin. Why are we here? Everyone else is fighting at the front lines. We haven't received any orders from the front lines to advance, right? Yes, but that has nothing to do with this. Why hot springs? Why? Because I wanted to enjoy... Wait, no. ALTeR came here to gather information. What? Did you find something out? Yes. Don't you remember? There was always someone else at Kurara's side aside from you, Megumin. What do you mean? I mean what I just said. Was there a tank that fought alongside Kurara aside from you? Oh, you mean Rara? Her name is Rara? I've never met her before, but the rumor has it she's still alive. Speaking of which, Rara was with Kurara at the mini-ALTeR base. They were fighting separately. I see. I'm surprised you got a hold of this information, ALTeR. Yeah, she was like stationed at Daihone's rebel army. Yeah, I heard rumors about Kurara's tank. I thought it was odd we didn't see her at mini-ALTeR. In fact, there were two of her. So I had Ellie look into it for me. Peace. What? The Royal Human Tank Rara is resting somewhere in this spa town. Rara might know something about Kurara, don't you think? Wait, this is bad. Ellie is taking over my position as the executive officer. Ellie sure is talented. Leave it to me. Oh, am I not all that useful? Captain! I've heard the name Rara somewhere before. Ruru, of course you have. Second Lieutenant, you look scary. Rara is your older sister. Dun dun dun. Oh, no wonder their names are similar. The sister tanks. Oh yes, I remember. Ruru is very forgetful. Should I modify your brain? I would prefer if you didn't. Sheesh, you didn't have to hide it. You should have just told me, ALTeR. Why are you angry? I'm not angry. Ellie? I'm not looking forward to anything. Huh? Well, the purpose of hot springs is to relax and to recuperate. ALTeR? Unfortunately, you won't be able to. Who are you? Oh, you don't know me? The Spartan may be a lot of resources, but the most famous one... The most famous one is Kozatsuin, and I am its owner. Okay, an owner of a resort. I'm soliciting potential customers. The owner herself? This smells like trouble. So you said you wanted to bathe in hot springs. Sorry, Anna, we've already made reservations elsewhere. I'm telling you, there's no use. We're not interested in your sales pitch. Doesn't something feel odd about this spa town? Huh? No, not real. There aren't any tourists. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't run into anyone else while we were here. How can that be? This is the most popular tourist spot deep in the Kingdom territory, and there's virtually no danger. No danger? Yeah, funny of you to say that. Stray tanks have been appearing in this town. Stray tanks? Stray tanks, you say? Dangerous tanks that have lost their commander and roam freely. They can be found at the hot springs source, and they're blocking the flow to our inns. Which is why we can't use the hot springs. A wasted trip for you lot, unfortunately. You must be tired. You may not be able to enjoy the hot springs, but you can still rest at my inn. They'll pay for this. Ellie? Hot springs! What are you shouting about? ALTeR, Kusatsu's hot springs are at risk. Yeah, I guess. Let's speed up the stray tanks. I've never seen Ellie this motivated! Also, punishment for Ruru after. Why? ALTeR? Sheesh, at this rate I'm willing to bet Rara relocated considering the situation here. ALTeR. Okay, we'll take care of the stray tanks here. It's part of the army's job to protect the kingdom's territory. Yeah, yes, now that you mention it, this is perfectly normal. Megumin, I'd be convinced so easily. It's not like I want to use the hot... Yeah, I get it. Alright, Ruru, you're up. Let's annihilate those stray tanks! XD. So who does think? You'd expect ALTeR to be the most excited about all this stuff. Okay, left, right, split. I guess I want like... So... Let me get not one of those, a pata, and what's the module cost? 7. No way, I'm not going to buy that. Oh boy, you can sit like here, mouths on this, like here, you can shoot over the gap, another mouth, here I suppose, place the milks, just to cover the... Oops. Just to cover the flanks, so I have my everything clean. Like here. I have a couple columns. You can go here. How many can I place? 10. I've got 9 right now. So let's put an L like here. Move everything up ahead, and this looks good. I think who's moving first? It's... Did I not buy a shock tank? Oh, I forgot to place one. Oops. So much for that. Okay, I'm going to actually, yeah, that was my milk. I don't want to lose my milk. That's bad. Frankly, I don't want to restart because even if I had placed my shock tank, I wouldn't have placed it there. I would have placed it like where the L is, like right here. And they would have died anyway, so that was a really mean positioning for their for that shock tank. I really don't like it. Plus it took out one of my milks, which is extremely rude. Okay, that's good. No, you won't. What the hell am I... Actually, stand by. Ruru, you are perfect for this. Yes! Good girl. For once you're not a massive disappointment. Okay, that was their command tank, somewhere in this corner. Let's go here. Oh, that's an interceptor. That is not exactly what I care about, but I've got a decent amount of barrage tanks, so I guess it's to my advantage. Okay. Okay, I think it's like right here. Here, so... Can you move there? Yes, you can. Okay, where was it? Was it here? Yes. Bye, Tsubasa. So, there was a command tank somewhere in this corner. And there she is. Found her. Okay, there's one left. That must be in the top left then. And I have no units in that area except for that one Mal, which I guess... Nah. I don't want to deal with the time limit here. go nuts. Milk. Maybe I should have gotten where did it appear? Me X11Y9. There. And it's gone. Okay. Like there has to be some. What's a recon like? 1. Okay, not gonna bother. Okay, got a barrage tank. That is a nice looking shot. Colin. Good. You move this away. Okay, they have a barrage tank somewhere up here. I mean, on the one hand, I don't worry too much about it. Okay, but like it's not a command tank. I want to get the command tank, but if it gets a pot shot at through, I mean, I guess that means I can just not as far as I wanted to go. Okay. Right, that's... Found her. Good. Here. Good. Lost more tanks than I'd like, but not too bad. 23,000. That's good. We've cleared the area of stray tanks! And so is the Spartan's peace was kept. ALTeR, the rest of the stray tanks are retreating. We can't leave a single one roaming about. Let's eliminate them all for the peace of Spartown. Roger, we'll give chase! Be careful, there may be stray tanks, but some of them might be laying in ambush. I know, I'm not doing recon. I'm already doing recon. Keep an eye out for the enemy while advancing. ALTeR, there's something. Something there. Lieutenant, come here! What is it? What happened, Ruru? Look here! A human tank. Rara! It's Rara! Megumin. Rara! This is Kurara's personal tank? Then she's my sister! But her leg is damaged. Her leg? At a place like this? Rara was lying still against a large tree. Her eyes were hollow, like those of a broken doll. Stray tanks were gathered around this collapsed doll, which was holding a fine, long rifle. We'll eliminate anybody who tries to harm Rara. Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted! Engaging! What's going on? Are these stray tanks trying to protect Rara? Wouldn't that mean they were being commanded? I think so. They're not out of control, but they appear to be acting on orders. That's ridiculous. That would mean these stray tanks recognize Rara as a commander. Yes, that's impossible. Wait a second. Megumin, Kurara. Rara? Rara, wait, hang in there. Eliminate enemy. Annihilate enemy. Wait, we are not your enemy. Not enemy? That's right, we aren't. Hold on a second. I'll fix her up. Fix her. That was fast! Where am I? You're awake now! Megumin and myself? She's Ruru, your sister tank, Rara. Oh, my sister tank. Sis! Megumin, please explain the current situation to me. Sis ignored me! That's what we'd like to know, but alright. We're currently at Kosatsu Hot Springs. Your leg was damaged, which seemed to have rendered you immobile. The stray tanks regarding you. I see. And you are? ALTeR Matsuyuki, Kurara's cousin. Then you're of the royal family? Is your rank higher than colonel? No, I'm just a lieutenant. I see. Forgive me. We have questions for you as well. I didn't remember too much. I see. Then please tell us anything you can remember. That'll be enough. While I was resting at the Spartan, I heard Kurara fled from the mini Yahata base. I hurried to find Kurara, but I was attacked by royal tanks while I went my way. Royal tanks? Why? Because of the traitor. The Imperial Army is also using royal tanks. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Makes up Megumin. I was wounded and couldn't move, and that's when these tanks came to my assistance. Well, protect Rara. How about that? Yes? Why are these stray tanks listening to your orders? Aren't you a human tank? Ah, that matter? This was what was bothering me. Human tanks should only follow orders from humans. Actually, ALTeR, Rara is Kurara's personal favorite tank, so... Don't tell anyone else, but her thought processing capabilities were altered and enhanced. Yes, that's right. Enhanced? A process in which the thinking capacity of a simple-minded tank is enhanced to a level equivalent of that of a human being. That's forbidden. I could move from here, so I gave orders to these stray tanks whom I could place my trust in. I had them search for Katana Ikura. What? How do you know about Katana? Kurara told me before she left for battle. She said that the traitor who leaked information on royal tanks to the Imperial Army was her stepbrother, Katana Ikura. What? What? That's impossible. Kurara? She said that about Katana? That would mean... She knew that the traitor was her brother, Katana Ikura, and despite that, she ordered us to eliminate him. That would be the case. Operation Kisaragi. Locate the whereabouts of the traitor and eliminate him. She already knew. That's so painful. Move out of my way. Rara, you're just fixed. Where are they going? I've discovered the location of Katana Ikura. Really? He was sighted at the White Cloister along with experimental tank number 8, Zeiran. That was the report I received from this tank. Zeiran is still dormant. Excuse me. You're in over your head. Do you think you can win alone? I'm registered with Kurara's rank code. Kurara's? Rank code grants you the authority to give orders to human tanks, right? The last time I was registered with her code was when she was a colonel. Unless you're ranked higher than colonel, I cannot follow your orders. But Rara, you're... I'm no different from the rest of these tanks now. I'm a stray tank. Rara! She left. She was crying. Ellie, will she be okay? I fixed her completely. Rara, I hope she doesn't push herself too hard. What is this? Kurara already knew about the traitor? This is just Danny. We have information on Katana now, but way too many things are happening at once. I'm done. I'm going back to the inn and sleep. ALTeR. That's a great idea. Let's rest up until we'll be in peak condition for the next battle. Hot springs. It was the first time using the hot springs. Outdoor hot springs. She was part human tank. A human tank human. Weapons and clothes are part of a new human tank's body, so it's difficult to remove them. However, this does not apply to her. She can remove her clothes just like a human. Please don't do it on screen. Meaning she can bathe normally. So this is a hot spring. ALTeR went to the rest as soon as she returned to the inn. She was looking forward to enjoying the hot springs with ALTeR, but... boring. She looked up into the night sky, recalling that disturbing feeling. The humongous human tank known as Zeiran. When it appeared before her, a very distressing feeling ran through her entire body. And she realized what Zeiran's cannon was made of. Snow. She liked snow. The only reason for that was because her name had the character of snow in it. But when she saw snow for the first time in her life, she grew to like it. When asked if it was the first time seeing hot springs, she told her that everything was new to her. She couldn't forget the painful expression that came across her face when she said that. She decided to enjoy the hot springs. February 19th, the day of the decisive battle between the kingdom and the empire. Then, when ALTeR Matsuyuki Shiro completes the task entrusted to her by Kurara Ikura, there will be no more opportunity to enjoy the hot springs. Built interceptors! Sweet! They basically prevent barrage tanks from shooting anywhere. Why bother? I've got tons of money. What do I want? I've already... Oh right, I haven't assembled the higher rank thing yet. L2! Yeah, that twice as more expensive as Mal, but why not? What's the next development level like? Oh, the big ones. 7,000. I can afford that, but I don't want to bother quite yet. What about them? 7,000. I can afford that now. Shock tanks. Boost the transmission speed. Oh wait, no, that's just improved Pochi, right. More efficient to assemble, so 30,000 for the cheaper one, the Gonta equivalent. Still cannot afford it. Don't want those. Don't want either of those. Modules, I don't want either, so I think I'm gonna save up for the tanks themselves. Next episode. The clash between the kingdom and empire lasted for ages. Both nations waged war with the massive number of human tanks each army possessed. However, half a year ago, Save the lands around the capital. The kingdom's territory has been assimilated by the Empire in their fierce counterattack. The kingdom of Japan was on the verge of ruin. But just then, a battle broke out that breathed life back into the kingdom. The battle played out as so. Eliminating the enemy! Hey, the enemy is the Royal Army, not us! Cease fire! Beep, beep, attacking, commencing attack. Captain, our Imperial Army seamen tanks are out of control. They won't accept our orders. What's going on? Wait, stop, go the other way. Fire in the hole! Ah! Captain! Daihone forces rebelling at the capital. The kingdom's last stand was at the castle of Japan. Just as the Imperial Army was about to launch an all-out attack on the castle, an incident occurred. The 4th Imperial Armored Corps of the Imperial Army, later known as Daihone forces, rebelled and attacked the Imperial Army. By utilizing a unique tank classified as a wide-range command tank, they were able to take control of the Imperial Army's human tanks. Captain! Damn it! Pochi! Attack everything! Destroy all human tanks within sight! Affirmative! The Imperial Army, with its forces split into two, fell as a counterattack of Daihone forces and the Royal Army. Such a battle took place. In the following half a year, the Empire of Japan's territory gradually shrunk, little by little. February 19th. The decisive battle that will color the snowfield red begins. Megumin, is a shock battalion in position? In place and awaiting orders, 12 kilometers away from the cloister. Should I really be taking command of the regiment here? I'm just a lieutenant. Our army is facing a shortage of staff. Most of the commanders were put out of commission during the incident at Miniyata. How about seeing this as an opportunity? Even I can't be that optimistic about this. Optimistic? Ali, what does optimistic mean? An irresponsible person who doesn't bother thinking deeply about things. I see! So Lieutenant is an irresponsible person! Oh, it's been a while since the last Ishitaki. Well, let's do what we can. Katana, you just wait. I'll avenge Kurara. We've been through this. Kurara isn't dead. Your enthusiasm is fun. What about a strategy? Strategy? The one you spent all night coming up with. Oh. I left the plans back at base. Mix up, Megumin. Mix up, Megumin. Megumin, say whoops, I did it again for us. No, I refuse it. Well, not a problem. I have the papers right here anyway. You brought them with you? Oh, is it like a oops, I did it again? Like that? No, dude. You left the base without taking them, so I took them instead. ALTeR is mean. Is this hazing? Yeah, she's definitely hazing you. Here you go. Oh, let's see. According to this information from the tanks that infiltrated enemy lines, Tehran was nowhere to be seen among the ranks. Maybe she's nagging. Maybe it's hidden somewhere. But I don't really know the difference between that stuff. Our strategy, based on the assumptions that it is to lure it out and destroy it. Was only the troops from our company? Why? Megumin, do you remember the Queen's direct orders for our company? To gain custody of Katana Ikura. No, to eliminate him. But, Megumin, sympathy isn't going to get us anywhere. Do you think we can really win with only our forces? Against a large tank? Ah, I see. It would be difficult to capture Katana alive if our allies are on the field. If other allies are on the field. Ah, the strategy papers! ALTeR, what are you doing? We don't need them. Why? I can't just let Katana die? That's not it. What? There's no need for strategy anymore. What do you mean? Cookie, respond! Can you hear me? Danger, danger, out of commission. First assault company has been wiped out. The 6th assault company is... Ah, no response! They've been... The 6th has been wiped out! It can't be. How could this happen this fast? The attack suddenly appeared from the snow! It's coming this way! No! Lieutenant, I'll protect you! Hey, wait, stop! See, we didn't need to lure it out. Experimental tank number 8. Seiran, the tank that got Kurara. We need to revise our plan. We don't have time for that! So you're alive? You're Katana Ikura, Kurara's attendant, and the daughter of Matsuki Shiro family. It's been a while, brother. Brother, I haven't heard that in ages. Katana, it's not true, is it? You didn't betray the kingdom, right? Answer, Katana Ikura. Unfortunately, it was the kingdom that betrayed me first. Huh? I was first in line for the throne, yet a mere girl from a branch family was chosen to succeed. What? Such insolence cannot be condoned. That's your motive? Katana, you have it wrong. Whatever do I have wrong? Citizens chose Kurara as their leader. Not me, but Kurara. I have devoted my life to this nation, and yet the citizens of the Kingdom of Japan betrayed me. But you abandoned the nation and fled. She was shaking. She held her fist so tight that her nails dug into her skin and blood ran to her fingers. You should do that. When the capital was being attacked by the Emperor during the nation's most critical moment. She forced out her voice, her words. Where were you when the Imperial Army attacked the final defense line, when they attacked Shinjuku? While you were running, Kurara stood up against the enemy all by herself. No, I did this for the future of the kingdom. Kurara was all alone. Silence. That's enough for me, Major Yamana. I'm a second lieutenant now. Rara. Sir? Rara, why are you with him? I'm relieved to hear your rank. I believe Matsukishiro was second lieutenant as well. First, now. Congratulations on your promotion. But were you aware that I was a general? ALTeR, he has control of Rara. What? This is a masterpiece. Rara, Kurara's most beloved tank will be attacking the kingdom. So your rank is above Colonel. It's no wonder you have the right to override her authority. Rara, you... Sis, come back to us! Do you regret letting her go alone? It's what she wished for. She knew that things would eventually come to this. Go, Rara. Annihilate Matsukishiro's troops. Rara, what's the matter? Kurara, forgive me for going against your orders. What? Rara! What's going on? Rara, who are you? Sis! Revenge for Kurara. Gah! Shot katana? She wasn't taken over. I knew it, of course she wasn't. How could this happen? Rara is Kurara's specialist tank, her AI was enhanced. Enhanced AI? That's right, Rara wasn't under Kurara's command because of her rank. Her loyalty to Kurara comes from her own will. That's impossible. Sis! Ruru, are you okay? I feared the possibility of falling under his control, but I beat him. Damn it. Seiran! It's coming, ALTeR. We still have to fight against this thing? This half a month since Miniata was attacked is not enough for complete recharge, but... Recharge? We can't let this opportunity pass us. Seiran has been fully refueled. I thought so. They're all enemies. All of them. Everything. Burn everything inside, Seiran. ALTeR Matsukishiro. What is it? Let us defeat it together. Don't you need someone with the heart of Colonel? I am choosing with my own will. Human tanks choose their masters. The superiors with their own will. Good to have you. Let's end Katana's treacherous plot. Let's destroy Seiran. Defeat Katana. Commence battle. That confrontation came really fast. It's a bit of a mess this map. Unfortunately, I'm still not packing any large tanks. I think this one is a 2x6 tank. So a couple of milks or the mukus will be enough to kill it if we can get to it. Let's see. Oh no, they're lassies now. Cool. Lassie, dogs. I can't afford a whole bunch of them. How many units? 12. Okay, so Ruru, you stay back here, I suppose. Okay, there's no Miles, Collins, Milk, Pata Pata. Still don't have Rara? Oh, shame. Miles, you can go like here to shoot over the gaps. Maybe here. Good. Colin, speed. You can cover this flank, I guess. Do you have another Colin? No. Okay. Yeah, you go here, and then how many do I have? 5. I can build a whole bunch more. Couple of Hirahiras for chaff, and then the rest is lassies. 4, 5. Alright. Where do I put those? Like 1 down the middle. 1 over here. And the rest is lassies. Oh, I have a Pata Pata still. Gonna just keep that. You support the Colin. You go down the middle. Like I'm gonna just put all of them next to each other. No. 2 left, okay. You go... Right. And the last one will... right behind that. I hope this is sufficient. I've got a whole lot of tanks. decently strong ones too. Not concerned about anything. Still got supplies left, so I can spend it to the next map. ALTeR, allow me to support you. Please give me orders. Oh, she's already here. Cool. Me? Who else? Kurara isn't here. He's the only one who can use her. Just give orders to Kurara like you would do any other assault tank we have. Good to know. Our enemies are stronger than any we faced before. Katana, I'll stop you no matter what. Awaiting orders, ALTeR. Commence battle! So, Ruru is same as always. Long shooting range, decent, really good, pretty good scout, decently mobile. Terrible at actually shooting area, so pretty much a sniper type of unit, I guess. You move up and intercept anything coming your way. Stand by. It's gonna either self-destruct, in which case nothing changes, or I can move my Hira a bit further so I get a bit more like here. So I get a bit more recon. Okay, cool. You move up here. Recon this spot. Okay, that's not so nice for me. You move up. Okay, you move up and kill that tank. Just one tile. Yeah, it has to be only 2 tiles, because otherwise I'm gonna have a friendly fire on my hands. Okay. Oh, perfect. This is wonderful. Hira, move, let's say up here. Okay, yeah. Sure. Colin, you go here and shoot. Okay, you go here and shoot some more, like here. Nothing. Nothing then. You intercept that Asahi. No, not Asahi, the... What is this? Kodama? Okay, yeah, she didn't go for Rara, that's good, because if she'd seen Rara, she would have killed her, and that's not nice. Wanted to avoid that. No, you first. You are closer. And then attack and, yeah. Something exploded. It might have been Seiran. Let's verify that. You move up and can... Oh, it cannot hit that. Oh, it can. Cool. Cool. Nothing there. Alright. You move just 1 tile, because otherwise the 3 of those could be attacked at once. I don't want that to happen. You go like here. And then barrage tanks up next. So what exploded last time? That was 10-7 and it... Okay, so I was here, which means probably something here. Good. Can you hit the assault tank to the left? Oh, good, good. I don't think... Oh, that she can. Good. Good. Making a dent in the enemy lines, but oh, I killed a few and it's only a quarter down. So they have a lot of units going for them. I don't appreciate that. Milk doesn't have the range to attack there, so stand by. Rara, you head up some more, like into the corner and recon this side. Nothing. Okay. Oh, you don't belong in this world. And neither do you. So there's something here. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay, it's just a single target, single tile. Oh, barrage tank. Okay, maybe the barrage tank was what did that attack earlier. Okay. You move diagonally, just to make sure there's nothing there and that they don't both get killed at once. Which I would like to have. Okay, so there was something big that didn't die. I want to make it die. Yeah, that, like, which tile? This one. And I get to check out its stats. Cool. So, shooting area 7, but only vertically. Shooting range 3, which is... How does that work? Oh, it's shooting at range 0. Okay, so it only shoots vertical, like the Gecko. Okay, it's scouting range 3. So, you need to move out of the way, and... I forgot what... movement it has, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna die now. Can I not check the log? It's the end of the line for you, Katana! Ah, guess that was for dialogue. Lots of rewards and then lost my shark tank. This was a exemplary fight. What are you doing? Fire! Fire your main cannon! Fire! Doesn't matter, there's nothing in the target area. It's out of fuel. What happened? We shot down the tank, but it's still intact. You probably have done enough damage. It isn't fully destroyed. Rada, ready your cobalt rifle. Rifle ready. Fire! Not enough. Still not enough. Fully fuel. Energy. Tanks. It's still moving. Still. Ali, prepare our troops again. Ali? Consume those battery tanks and recharge yourself, Seiran. What is that? Human tanks appeared. The hatch affixed to Seiran opened, allowing for vision inside its frame. Within what appeared to be Seiran's fuel tank was a tremendous number of human tanks, all crushed and distorted. No! The source of the energy that made it possible to utilize the destructive power of Seiran's cannon were battery tanks with a very familiar face. Ellie? It's full of... Ellie? What is that? It's filled with so many Ellies! They had no voice. The tanks collapsed in silence, so completely drained of their energy, were no longer functioning. No! You have a battery tank, an Ellie. Give it. Hand over the fuel. Ah! Give me that tank, you impudent fools! Ellie! The traitor's life ended that moment. ALTeR? Are you okay, Ellie? Katana! The white snow was dyed red. The snow consumed the blood of the traitor who fell to ALTeR's bullet. ALTeR! Megumin! Yes? I'm sorry, I shot him. ALTeR! Lieutenant, the enemy's tank! The tank, deprived of its master, raised a faint cry. It's falling! Sank into the snow in silence. And vanished. ALTeR! What is it, Ellie? ALTeR. Here. ALTeR was unable to process what unfolded before her. Her mind stood still, unable to find an answer to the reality that fell upon her. However, none of that mattered when she laid eyes on the girl in front of her. She managed to make it this far, but her face was about to fall apart. ALTeR pulled her into her arms. She held Ellie's face close, hiding her from sight. She made it this far. It was the least she could do for her. Seiran, the experimental tank that completely destroyed the Minayata base within a single night. As a result of its loss, the Imperial Army was now at a disadvantage. They had no other option but to retreat from the White Cluster and abandon the northern route. The Royal Army was victorious. Kutane Ikura, the traitor who went against Kurara Ikura, was dispatched off by one of Matsuyuki Shiro Company's tanks. Matsuyuki Shiro Company had completed their mission. That night... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? You're cleaning your steel helmets. Again? No need to stress again. Humming? Look at this helmet. Isn't this gift beautiful compared to the other helmets? I can't tell. Look closer. It's completely different. Aren't you going to ask me? That's not how it works. In a situation like this, as long as I don't ask, the other person will start explaining on their own. This isn't a visual novel. What? Do you want to talk about it? Yes. Then go ahead. I can't. What? Don't you remember? Everything is new to me. I was just made. By the Honey human tanks engineer? Yes. Must be an amazing engineer if they can make a half human, half tank hybrid. I mean, it's not the first time. Yes, so you should know ALTeR. I am not the same Ellie as the one you knew. Where did you hear about that? Megumin. She said that a long time ago you lost an Imperial tank. That makes it Megumin. I'm surprised you knew in the first place. And? The Ellie you knew could have been inside Zeran, or... I don't think that matters. Huh? It's a 10-year-old memory. I hardly remember anything about it. But... there, finished. Finished what? ALTeR, what are you doing? Don't fret, stay still. Wow, it looks good on her. It actually does. ALTeR, what is this? You're different after all. Different? From the one 10 years ago, so don't worry about it. Wow! ALTeR, you're freaking me out. Ellie, try this on next. Huh? Ooh! Oh! Perfect! Try this next. Put it on! No. Huh? But you look great in it. Hey, Ellie, where are you going? To sleep. February 19th. ALTeR made Ellie try on helmet after helmet. Even if she looked like the girl from memories, she was completely different. The girl from her memories, after all. Smiled for her master. So, Katana Ikura was killed in action. If I was there at White Cloister, we've lost a great man. General Sasagusa, do you really think so? Of course I don't. We've already obtained the Royal Army's technology. He had no more value to us. Agreed. Sengoku Hongo, an Imperial Army officer, discussed his death with another officer. General Sasagusa was an officer that had been stripped of all authority. Lieutenant Colonel Hongo, are you not worried about the situation along the northern route? I left the experimental tank under Katana's command, but considering his abilities, it would have been impossible for him to defend the White Cluster, much less capture the capital. And it played it just as he predicted. However, this officer was plotting to reclaim the power he once lost. His target was the Royal Army. Yes, and at this rate, the Royal Army will continue advancing across the northern route. Lieutenant Colonel, this location has been discovered, correct? Yes, everything is proceeding as planned. The Royal Army is focused on the event of surrounding Katana Ikura. Soon. Very soon. Our greatest weapon will devastate the royal capital.